We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off
infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Little dribbler down the line. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Matthew Zickafoose. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Price has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Left fielder.
So a runner on first with one out now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1 from the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2 balls and a strike now. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Edmonds, and he's got it for your second out. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99.
A look to first by Price, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swing and a little tapper. He got him. Lively fastball. So striding in, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Misses. Ball two.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ball and no strikes. The count to Jose Ramirez. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Softly hit here to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. He's set and the pitch. Way out in front.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Settling in now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nolan Arenado.
And the changeup is way low that time.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High pop-up. Bellinger has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. And the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Popped him up. Bellinger is calling for it. 2 gone. In now, Robinson Cano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Jonathan Schoop will come on as a pinch hitter. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Dribbled up the line. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So here now is the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. A ball and no strikes. Schoop, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-1 the count now. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern, as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The count now at 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Digging in now, Matthew Sikafus. He drew a walk his first time up. A bouncer to the left side, and he'll go the short way to retire the. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. No balls and a strike to count. Popped high in the air. Arenado is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Dale Murphy.
Batting 7.
First offering on its way.
Dale Murphy.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's dead center for strike one. Gonzalez is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities, especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there.
Yeah, just don't think.
George Springer is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brad Hand is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses, ball one. From the belt, the pitch. Change up low, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
There's one.
The third baseman, number 30.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Francisco
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Nope, that's foul.
2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Zickafoose. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Edmonds has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
The second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Smoked on the ground left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The pitcher, number
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Stepping in, Jim Edmonds. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope ranging deep into the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He popped out in his first trip. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Dale Murphy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Count is even. A ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and Edmonds won't get there. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Ready once again, Matthew Zickafoose. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in and looking for on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Murphy has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. And right into the shift, but this will get foul. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Set to deliver, the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Alex Gordon will grab a bat and hit. For the pitcher.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard. The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Blackmon. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
High in the air into shallow left center. Lindor onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He's a gold caliber player who's got excellent hitting attributes across the board. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, 2 down now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ramirez over to his left. 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Matthew Sickafus comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Settling in now, Dale Murphy. He singled his last time up. Dylan Betances. Gets the call from...
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Slurve in there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Gonzalez. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Sickafus moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit Jorge Posada will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jorge Posada.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's the 3-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the... Felipe Rivero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Rivero.
Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. In there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is in off the plate. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Line toward the alley in left center, and this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lindor is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2-1 the count. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lindor scoops it up, the tag, and he is out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. And there's one down now. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into right field, that's a base hit. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Striding in once again, Roberto Osuna enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Now pitching, Roberto Osuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So here now is the pitcher, Carl Edwards Jr. will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lindor shading to his right. And that retires the side. Roberto Osuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Dale Murphy.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. At the plate, Luis Gonzalez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fly ball to straightaway left. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. Stand. In now, Edgar Martinez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Martinez.
Ground ball left side. Zicafus ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good.